Hi friends, this is Shripad here from Inveshri. Today I would like to briefly give a background about myself. I am basically a mechanical engineer with over 24 years of experience into design, manufacturing, engineering service and various other fields in India, US, Singapore and various other locations. Now in 2020, I entered into stock market on an aggressive basis. I used to be on a slow phase before that, like checking it once in a month for a very long term investment kind of perspective. Whereas during the COVID, I entered into the stock market, which with the thought process that I would like to basically make this as a second career after my retirement. So basically, I had a plan to retire at 50, and I would like to pursue the stock market as my stock trading as my future career. Now, when I first entered, I entered through the value investing mode, wherein I studied various stocks based on their long-term return perspective of ROE, ROCE, debt to equity, and various other factors. Picked few of the stocks. Now, most of you who were in the 2020 and onwards time know that whatever you had invested, even though that company is not very good, you probably got a very good return because you are on a bull run. However, things started flipping around in 20, I would say, fag end of 21 and that to 22 and 23 were very tough. Now, from the beginning of 2021, I started straight away entering into an aggressive trade of option buying. Now, this is where the first biggest mistake I did. My advice to anybody who is entering into the stock market is not to enter into the option buying straight away. You should have good experience into swing trading, that is based on the weekly or daily closing of the candles, or whatever the approach may be. You pick up the stock at a lower level and sell it at a higher level, or pick the stock at all time high and wait for them to go further. But don't enter into the option buying world even by mistake. Now this is going to be very costly for you. I had blown up my own account at least 5 times. Now these are accounts of the size of 50,000 rupees. So in the last 3 years of option buying, I would have lost at least 2.5 to 3 lakhs. Now, what are my biggest learning from the option buying? I used to trade in Nifty to begin with, and then moved on to Bank Nifty, and then some of the Nifty 50 stocks. Now, Nifty is okay. Your risk is limited. There is a chance that it comes back to your level, or you are not going to lose much. Things started kind of slipping away when I entered into Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is highly volatile, and one single candle of Bank Nifty can basically erode your complete capital. Okay, it's very dangerous. In option buying, you have to be extremely good at picking the trend, extremely good at the entry, exact entry, and exact stop loss and target. Now, if you miss in any of these, you are going to lose the money for sure. Now, it could be, in packets, or maybe if you wait very long, you may lose smaller amount, and then but in multiple of. Now, in all, lot of times I also did lot of over trading, wherein you lost initially and you want to make up for that. You over traded and lost more money. My biggest loss so far in the last 3.5 years has been 25,000 on a single day on a single trade. Now this was an entry mistake, wherein instead of buying one lot, I entered 11 lot, and trade went against me, and I lost the complete capital. Now, second thing I also learned is that this zero to hero is a myth. So basically, you are buying on the same day of the expiry and wait for your 10 rupees option to go to 100 rupees. That happens probably once in a year. Now, in order to get that, you have to lose on other days. It doesn't make any sense. I have done this more than, I would say, 20-30 times. So in the last I would say 3.5 years, I have taken more than 1,000 trades, including Nifty, Bank Nifty, and stock options, and mostly in Nifty, Bank Nifty for majority of the cases. I will tell you that biggest loss has been 25,000. The biggest win has been about 5,000. Okay. Now, as an option buyer, your probability of win itself is very less, which is 33%. You have to play around with your risk to reward. So basically, at least have a risk to reward of 1:3. Then you can sustain. Otherwise, you are going to blow up your account and then you cannot come back to the market. Now, for the last 6 months, what I had been doing is basically I have few positions which are basically my swing trading equity positions. Now, using that positions, I pledge my portfolio and take the option selling approach. Now, why option selling is better? I know the capital required is it is higher, multifold higher. I would say about minimum of 90,000 or 1 lakh. For a bank Nifty one option, Nifty could be 1.2 lakhs or 1.3 lakhs. However, the time is in your favor. If most of the time, as you know, the majority of the time market says sideways, and only the moment happens in a very I would say 30% or 25% of the time. Now when it is in the sideways, the option seller makes money. When it is a quick moment, the option buyer makes money. So basically, option buying is something like a crocodile is waiting for several hours to catch the first prey, but it has to wait for several hours or even days. Now, it is very difficult as an option buyer to sit the entire 6 hours and exactly matching the time of entry, exactly entering the stop loss and the exit, unless you are only want to do option buying. But what I finally realized is, for a newcomer who is entering into the stock market, they should first come into the swing trading, try it out for at least 6 months with a small capital, maybe 10,000. Try to see, at least retain that capital or try to grow it, and slowly build the swing trading position and use that swing trading positions to pledge it and enter into the option selling. Vice versa, if you do the way I did it, and let me be brutally honest here. So it's not about whether I made money or not made money, but I had learned a lot by entering into the option buying. I am a working professional, but I usually trade in the first 1 hour. So 9:30 to 10:30 is my time wherein I take a position, one or two, and then win or loss I exit. Right. So option buying is really tough. You probably need 10 times of the skill which is needed for an option seller to be successful in option buyer. And one mistake of yours can actually blow up your account. Even as an option seller, if you are not exiting with your stop loss, again I am repeating, if you are not exiting at your stop loss, you could be at huge loss. Now option seller makes small quantity of money, but on a consistent basis. Imagine you are taking out of 10 trades, 7 trades you are winning. Even your 1:1 ratio, you can make money in the long run. While as an option buyer, if your probability itself is 30%, that's not going to help you on a long run. Unless your risk to reward is 1:4, 1:5, 1:10. Of course, it happens in option buying, but it is a rare scenario. And one has to be with that conviction that I am going to hold it till it goes to 1:10. But most of the time, we as traders don't hold it so long, we exit. And the risk to reward, if it is not huge, option buying is not a good long term bet for any of the trader. Now this is my honest kind of feedback from my learning for the last 3.5 years into the market. Of course I had been even earlier, so now I am more into this channel to tell people about honestly what things went wrong as I started as a trader, as a professional, as a part-time trader, who want to basically take it to a long run to build capital or build it as a career to get revenue stream every month. Now further videos will come all along, and thank you for watching.